I would just go explore by myself. I had my own way of getting back into the woods, like this little path that, it wasn't really a path, but there's like little landmarks. I used to explore all the time when I was a kid.
When I was growing up, I mean, I'd go out in the morning and play in the neighborhood. My mom wouldn't see me until maybe lunch or maybe even dinner.
What do you think people think of birders in general, as a group of people?
They probably think they're old and nerdy and don't have a life. It always shows them wearing sort of jungle hunting type, just plain clothes, a vest with a bunch of pockets on it. I'm not sure. I used to work outside at Boone Electric. I was a tree trimmer, and they kind of made fun of me because I would see like a red-headed woodpecker and they'd be like, yeah, so I'm like, yeah, but I haven't seen one for like 2 years. And then I went inside, and when I went inside is when I really wanted to be outside again, so I took up the birding.
I think the term birder intimidates many people who consider themselves bird watchers just because they think, well, a birder, they're a lot smarter than I am. Birders and bird watching, it's just like any other hobby, and someone that is interested in your hobby and wants to get better at your hobby, most people are excited that there's somebody else that has the same interest that they do.
I will probably show them pictures of a bird I saw, and then show them in the book and show them their range. Sometimes just showing them the range, like where they are, where they're migrating from, it's like, wow, they migrated that far. A lot of people just come up to me and say, I heard you're a birder, like friends or acquaintances or something, and I want to go birding with you sometime. I want to be a birder. A lot of people do that, but then they just kind of, it's a lot of time and effort.
Bird watching involves, it's something you can do in your free time. And when you've got kids, if you're an adult and you're not retired, you have kids and you're taking them to soccer and you're taking them to dance lessons and you're taking them to school events, and you just don't have that much free time.
Every time I go on a trip or something, my friends are like, oh, were you the youngest one there? And sometimes I am, and sometimes I'm not. So I think for the most part, it's mostly the same people.
This was the fourth bird feeder crawl that we did this year, just as kind of a lark. I was amazed at how many birds we saw in just going to 4 people's homes, in a community. As you learn a little bit more and you start looking through your bird books or field guides, you realize that, there is a way of telling one species from another, and then it's kind of fun to start looking and seeing if you can identify a bird.
Do you have kids as well?
No, that was here when...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to ask if they were into birding as well.
No, I hope that they will be when we have some. That's a big priority for me, is if my kid hopefully will enjoy nature and appreciate it and have a respect.
People are concerned about the safety of their children, and you don't see as much wide-ranging sorts of things. How many kids have never been in the woods? They just never have, and are even concerned, oh, is a bear gonna eat us or something of this nature? If they're not interested, then they don't care whether they survive or not, or whether habitat is protected or not.